It's Wednesday's MUTV Group Chat. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're bearing up. Hope you're doing okay. The lads are with us as ever. We've got Wes, we've got Maisie, we've got Ben, and we've got Danny. Chaps, how you doing?
Good. Yeah.
We've had a great response to Mr. Motivator's appearance yesterday, so I'm going to go straight in with the YouTube comments for that because it was a big hit. This was funny. It was exactly what I need. We need more of these. This one from Thomas. What the hell did I just witness? Which is probably a fair question. We've got Manchester United and Mr. Motivator is the greatest 90s crossover I never knew I needed. This one from Harry. Maisie will need to lie down after that.
You know what? She spent all afternoon in the back. I did.
And then we've got one here which says, Wes, as lazy as always.
Like, listen though,
Stu,
listen, I couldn't get up because I didn't have any pants on. That's my point. That's the truth.
Oh. So it is a bit harsh, that lazy as ever, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Did you enjoy it though? It was fun, wasn't it?
That was brilliant.
Right.
What other 90s icon can we get on? Have a think about that. Mr. Blobby?
Mr. Blobby, wow.
Wes, we could get Timmy Mallet on from the 80s.
Timmy
Mallet.
Hey,
I'll give him Mallet.
I love that game, Stu. Oh.
Yeah. The Green Goddess. No, that's maybe that is the 80s. We're going back too far. Well, listen, we've got another guest today, and our guest was a fantastic fullback for Manchester United. 170 appearances, 5 goals, 3 Premier League titles, and probably the happiest, smiliest, nicest bloke you could ever wish to meet. Our guest today is Rafael da Silva. Rafa, how are you?
Hi guys. How are you doing,
mate? Hi, mate.
Morning, Rafa.
Good to see you, mate. How are you? So, I mean, obviously, how the family? How's your brother? Everyone okay?
Well, we are in France. Everyone is good. Well, we try to keep safe with this, but I hope to play soon.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're with Leon these days. I mean, is it the same as here in terms of a complete lockdown? You can't really do anything. I mean,
complete lockdown. We are allowed to go to supermarket to buy things or for the farmers, but except from that, we lockdown. We cannot do anything.
Just looking, mate. Can't quite believe it's 5 years since you left United. 5 years. You've joined a great club in Lyon, but do you miss United a bit? We miss you, mate.
A bit. I miss United a lot. I still receive the message from the supporters, from everybody. So it's 5 years. It's been a long time, but for me, it's like 1 or 2 years. I keep remember everything about United.
Come on, and then what are your highlights? Your personal highlights from your time at United?
I always say that when you get 20, when you pass Liverpool was the best feeling. Everybody's talking about stop the competition now. They don't go 20, but
yeah,
it'll be hard for them. Huh? Great for us. But it was my best memory.
Yeah. What was Rafa like and his brother? Could you tell them apart?
Yeah, I mean, eventually, yeah. It used to be funny on the coach though. They would just fall asleep on each other, just like this, head to head. But it's the honest truth. But it's I mean, they've been like that the whole lives, and great lads.
Every plane we were like this.
Every time. I've got many photos. Yeah, many.
It's true.
But yeah, you couldn't. I mean, if you were seeing him for the first time, I thought it was difficult to know who was who. But you eventually can work them out.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, every time there's one of your goals appears on social media, Rafa, you always retweet it as well, don't you? Well, there's the one at Anfield and the one at QPR. What was the best one?
I I have to do it. I didn't score many. Huh? That's for sure. Well, the goals I scored was good, but I didn't score many. But the special one was against Liverpool, sure. But my first one was special as well because it was my first goal against Arsenal. Left foot in the corner. But it's true, I scored some good goals. Huh?
Yeah. Do you still watch United a lot? Or do you still in touch with any of the guys or any of the coaches?
Well, I know David De Gea. We keep in touch. Juan Mata. Well, all the guys I play, they left, so it's not many I play with. But the guys I play before. Of course, we keep in touch.
And I guess Ollie was the reserve team coach, perhaps, when you got good memories of Ollie?
Yeah, good memories. I really like Ole. He helped my brother a lot. If you remember, it's Ole who take my brother to Cardiff, where my brother was in United. He took him to Cardiff. He helped a lot my brother, more my brother than me, because in that time my brother played more in reserves. You know.
Yeah.
With him and Warren, both was very helpful for him. So. I really like the way he do his job and the way he deal with players.
How is your brother?
My brother is getting better now. He get a big injury. He's maybe now one month and a half to back to the pitch. It's been a long time. I speak with him every day. It's not easy because it was a big injury, you know. But he's better now. He's better.
Yeah. That's what it was great when we had Rafa and Fabio, wasn't it? I mean, it was amazing to have those two guys bombing up, one on the right, one on the left. You got good memories of watching those guys get lads?
I remember the goals.
Yeah, and I remember the goals. Some fabulous goals.
Stu,
I remember Rafa against City. When you got up in someone's face, I remember that. I was like, go on, son.
That was good, huh?
Stu, who do you think's the angriest out of both of them?
I can't imagine either of them being angry. That's the thing. You tell me.
On the pitch, I was angry all the time. Huh?
Yeah. On the pitch, Rafa was angry. I used to love it.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Just trying to think, Rafa, in your position now at United, obviously, is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I just wonder if you've seen him this season. What do you make of him as our latest right back?
I really like him. I really like him, the way he plays, you know. And his mentality, you know, I think United now we need to think about mentality, and I think Aaron is like this, you know. He's he want to win, he want to win every ball, and that's good. He play for the badge. That's important.
Yeah. And what about? Do you fancy one day play? Would you love to play at Old Trafford again? Whether it's with Lyon in the Champions League or Europa League, or whether you, I mean. 5 years. You fancy playing at Old Trafford again at some point?
Well, I'm 30 now, so I have years left to play. So of course I fancy to play at Old Trafford. Would be amazing. I never did, but who knows? Maybe one day we can play at Old Trafford again.
You can't be 30. No way.
Don't say that, because every friend, everybody speak to me, they say, "Wow, is you 30? You play seems 20 years. You play football." It's crazy, but I'm still 30. I start very young.
Yeah. Talking about Brazilian players, by the way, Brazilian player at Old Trafford, Fred, having a great season. He had a tough start at United, but he's probably one of our players of the season this year. Are you impressed with what you've seen from Fred?
I'm very impressed, because at the beginning I heard a lot of comments about him. He's not good or things like that, and I like what he did. I like it because it's about mentality as well. He just turn everything around. Like you said, maybe he can be our best player, not best player this season. So we can see he's a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we were looking through the archives from some pre-season tours and so on, and we were just wondering if your golf has improved, because we've got some. We've looked at some pictures of you playing golf.
I swear,
You're not good at all, mate.
I swear there I improve a lot. Huh? I improve. This don't that video won't happen again. No? I improve a lot this time. I can hit the bone.
Yeah. Here's a question as well. We're asking a lot of people, Rafa. We're looking for them to pick their Manchester United six-a-side team from the players that you played with. So can you pick a Manchester United six-a-side team from players that you played with at United?
Ooh, it's hard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I put Van der Sar on goal.
Right.
Sorry. I have to put him. I put Van der Sar. I put Ferdinand. I put me.
Yeah.
Wes is here. I have to put Wes with me.
No.
He go to.
I wasn't in mine, Rafa. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, okay. I put Rio, me. I put Giggs because he's 6. I put Giggs on the left. You know, he scores on the middle. Ronaldo, Rooney, and I put Antonio Valencia.
All right. Okay. That's a good team. That's a good team.
That's a good team. For me, it's a good team.
Dad, anything you want to ask Rafa before we?
Just that is English. Yes,
Yeah.
Rafa. Very good, mate.
He's good. I
Better
thought
than Nando's.
Ando now, I think he's improving because he's traveling the world. He's speaking more English. I hope.
I hope so, mate.
Rafa, how's the French?
It's okay now. It's okay. Was hard in the beginning, but now I can speak with everyone, so he's better.
Well, listen, mate. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice.
We really appreciate your time.
Nice one, Rafa.
Take care, Rafa.
Is it Fabio?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not Fabio in disguise?
Next time I'm gonna do with him here next week.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Take care, mate.
Nice
all the
one.
very best.
Thank you very much.
Bye. All the best.
Wes, great lad. Great lad.
Yeah, he's top man. To be fair, they come very young and bubbly guys straight away, always next to each other, wouldn't leave each other's sides, and got on well with all the lads. Honestly, just fitted in perfect.
Yeah,
Great stuff.
Yeah,
Great
no, they were. I mean, I think he probably left a bit too soon. You reckon? I mean,
probably, yeah.
A terrific player.
Yeah.
Here's a question from one of the viewers on YouTube who actually asked, if you had to bring in 2 players for United over the summer, 2 players in, who would they be and why? Obviously, there's been lots of speculation about Sancho and others, but let's say you were going to bring in 2 players for Manchester United, ready-made, and we go play, who would you choose and why?
For me, Sancho would be one, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'd probably say Sancho and Grealish. If I was going to pick 2, they'd be my 2.
So you'd go with Grealish.
I would, yeah. I would. I think he's got a lot to offer. He's proven he can do it. Proven he can do it in the Premier League. He's got that edge to him. I think enough where you border in confidence and arrogance, where you can take the ball and go and play at a big club. And I just think he'd do really well at United. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with Daniel with Jadon Sancho. We've spoken about him on here before, and I think he is definitely somebody that would fit the United mould. And of a similar type of player, still in the Premier League, but not with Grealish. From the day one that I saw him, I like James Maddison.
Ah, right, okay. So you'd go for Maddison over Grealish?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Wes?
I'd go with Danny if I'm picking one out of them 2. I think Grealish is a great player.
Yeah.
But as his past month scuppered any transfer to United, I don't know.
Yeah.
You would hope not, as a young kid. But having said that, there's rules and there's rules that you don't break.
Yeah. Wes?
Yeah, I'd have all 3, Stu. Yeah, but any of them 3. I mean, Sancho will probably be number 1. Maddison, you know, he looks fit and ready. He looks determined. He'd be a great asset to the club. And Grealish is sort of an individual that a little bit produces on himself. You know, gets things done. He sort of takes control of the game. Got his own style as well. So, I mean, any of the three would be perfect, I think. And, you know, if that was to happen and Ollie, you know, would tinker with it a little bit and see where they were best fitted to play. Obviously in that midfield, and if it worked, I mean, I think we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. I think the beauty of it, Stu, if you do get two of them in all, like I said, all three, you're building a squad that's capable of having a go at the Scousers and City. You know they're going to spend the transfer window's changed now, hasn't it? So people are going to start moving shortly, and if you can get all three, happy days.
Match rewind vote, lads. The latest one, you've got till Thursday, 4 p.m. But the subject is great goals. Obviously, there's plenty you could choose from. So here are the four, and I'd like to get your thoughts on these. First one, Scholes against Bradford in the year 2000. You remember the corner from the left and the fantastic volley. John O'Shea, a guest on this show, against Arsenal 2005. The chip, the look of surprise, that goal. Ronaldo's free kick against Portsmouth, the classic against David James, who stood there as the ball just flew past him to the top corner. Wayne Rooney overhead kick against City in 2011. I mean, Scholes could actually have one on his own, but that's the four. Scholes against Bradford, O'Shea against Arsenal, Ronnie against Portsmouth, Rooney against City. Lads, come on, let's have your nomination.
If you were going to mention Scholes, I thought it would have been the one against Aston Villa that hit the underside of the bar.
Yeah.
I'm as brilliant as the strike was against Bradford. I think with the size of the game and the fact that you don't see him very often, I'm going to have to go with Waz's overhead kick.
Okay. Same for me, Stu.
Yeah.
The magnitude of the game, it's not, barely ever done. For me, same.
Even though I would like a sneaky Shazy to sneak in there.
Yeah.
Just to see the face of it.
Just to see, that's just to see it again.
Yeah.
Not the Ronnie free kick, because that was we'd never seen a free kick like that at that time.
Marcus
Rashford
so many times.
Yeah. But at that time, we just hadn't seen it, had we? But yeah, it was fantastic. Get voting on that. You've got till 4 p.m. Thursday to vote. You'll see the game, the winning game in full, 7 p.m. on Thursday. Just before we go, must mention 7 p.m. tonight, UK time, obviously, on the Manchester United app, exclusive with Bruno Fernandes. It's a really good interview. So make sure you are on the app 7 p.m. and have a look at that interview with Bruno. Anything you want us to discuss, do let us know, mutv@manunited.co.uk. And if you want to join this discussion, remember as a fan did last Friday, if you want to be part of this and join the lads on this Friday, again, do get in touch, mutv@manunited.co.uk. Boys, have a good day. Thanks very much. See you again soon. I'll see you tomorrow, in fact, very soon. Take care.